Level 1. The volunteer. You sign a form. It's nothing serious. Just a study. They say it's about human behavior. Decision making. Reaction time. You've seen things like this before. College flyers. Online ads. Earn easy money. No experience required. You don't think twice. You enter a building that looks normal. Too normal. Gray walls. Clean floors. No windows in the hallway. A receptionist checks your name. Doesn't smile. Just nods. You're early. There are already people waiting. 10 of them. Sitting in plastic chairs. Holding identical clipboards. Filling out identical forms. No one talks. Not because they can't. Because no one knows what to say. You sit down. There's a pen attached to your clipboard. Cheap, light, disposable. Like everything here. The form asks simple things. Name. Age. Education. Medical history. Then it shifts. Have you ever experienced anxiety? Have you ever felt detached from reality? Have you ever followed instructions you didn't fully understand? You pause. Just for a second. Then you keep writing. Because it's just a form. Right? A door opens. A man in a white coat steps in. Not old, not young. Neutral. Everything about him is neutral. He looks at the group. Follow me. That's it. No introduction, no explanation. You stand. Everyone stands. You follow. Down a hallway that feels longer than it should be. No windows. No clocks. No sense of direction. Just doors. All identical. You enter a room. White. Completely white. Walls, floor, ceiling. A table in the center. Chairs arranged in a circle. You sit. The man places a device in front of each of you. A small box. One button. That's it. Press the button when the light appears. He demonstrates. A small flash. He presses. Simple. You will be paid based on accuracy. Now you're paying attention. The test begins. Nothing happens. Then. A flash. You press. Another flash. You press again. At first, it's easy. Predictable. Almost boring. But then the timing changes. Faster. Slower. Irregular. You miss one. A soft tone plays. Not loud. But sharp enough to make you notice. You adjust. You focus harder. Your world shrinks. Just you. And the light. Time disappears. There's no conversation. No movement. Just synchronized silence. Flash. Press. Flash. Press. Your heartbeat aligns with it. Your breathing adjusts to it. Without realizing it, you're sinking. The test ends suddenly. No warning. The man returns. He collects the devices. Doesn't look at you. Doesn't ask how it went. You're done. That's it. You wait for more. Instructions, feedback, anything. Nothing comes. You're handed an envelope. Cash. More than you expected. You leave the room. Back into the hallway. Back to the exit. No one stops you. No one thanks you. No one explains anything. Outside, the world feels louder. Brighter. Messier. You check your phone. Only 2 hours have passed. It felt longer. You tell yourself it was nothing. Just a simple test. Easy money. You might even come back. Most people do. Because at level 1, nothing feels wrong. And that's exactly why it works. Level 2, the subject. You come back. You tell yourself it's for the money. But that's not the real reason. The real reason is, you're curious. This time, it's a different building. No sign outside. No logo. Just an address. You almost think you're in the wrong place. Until the door opens before you knock. Come in. Same tone as before. Flat, neutral. Like they already knew you were there. Inside, everything is quieter. Not empty. Controlled. The waiting room is smaller. Fewer people this time. 5. No clipboards. No forms. Just chairs. In silence. A woman enters. No lab coat. No badge. She looks at each of you. Not casually. Carefully. Like she's already measuring something. Follow me. Again. No explanation. You're taken into separate rooms. This time, you're alone. The door closes behind you. Soft click. Not loud. But final. The room is darker. Not pitch black. Just dim enough to make you focus. There's a chair in the center. Not plastic this time. Metal. Cold. Sit. You do. They attach sensors to you. Chest. Wrists. Fingers. Temples. Each one placed with precision. No wasted movement. No conversation. You try to make a joke. Something light. Feels like I'm about to launch into space. No one laughs. No one responds. A screen turns on. White text. Black background. Answer honestly. A voice speaks. Not from a person. From the room itself. What is your name? You answer. Your voice sounds strange. Too loud. Too clear. How old are you? You answer again. Where were you born? Still easy. Still normal. Then. A pause. Longer than before. Have you ever lied to someone who trusted you? You hesitate. Just slightly. Then answer. Yes. You notice something. A faint change in the room. Not visible. But present. Another question. Have you ever taken something that didn't belong to you? Yes. Have you ever thought about hurting someone? You stop. This one is different. You glance around. No one is watching. At least, no one you can see. Yes. The sensors tighten slightly. Or maybe you imagine it. The questions keep coming. Faster now. Less space between them. Have you ever broken a promise? Have you ever betrayed someone? Have you ever hidden something important? You answer. You keep answering. Because stopping feels worse. Your heart rate increases. You can feel it. Not just in your chest. Everywhere. Your hands start to sweat. The sensors don't move. But you feel them more. Have you ever done something you regret, and never told anyone? That one hits. Harder than the others. You don't answer immediately. The silence stretches. Then the voice repeats. Answer. You swallow. Yes. A soft tone plays. Different from level 1. Lower. Heavier. You realize something. This isn't about right or wrong. It's about reaction. Timing. Hesitation. They don't care what you say. They care how you say it. The questions become sharper. More specific. Closer. Have you ever manipulated someone to get what you wanted? Have you ever enjoyed someone else's failure? Have you ever wanted to disappear? You stop thinking about honesty. You start thinking about consistency. Because now you understand. This is a pattern test. Your answers must align. Your reactions must match. Any inconsistency means something. You don't know what. And that's the problem. Your breathing changes. Shorter. Faster. The voice doesn't react. Doesn't acknowledge anything. It just keeps going. Until suddenly. It stops. Silence. The screen goes black. The door opens. A different person this time. Stand. No feedback. No results. No explanation. They remove the sensors. Quickly. Efficiently. Like you're just equipment. You step out into the hallway. It feels colder now. You pass the other rooms. Doors closed. No sound. At the exit, they hand you another envelope. More money than last time. You should feel good. You don't. Because something followed you out. Not a person. A feeling. Like you were seen. Not physically. But completely. You walk outside. The air hits different. You check your phone. 1 hour. That's all it was. It felt longer. Much longer. You tell yourself. It's just a test. But now you know something you didn't before. They're not testing what you do. They're testing who you are. And somehow, they already know the answers. Level 3. The variable. You come back again. This time, you don't question it. You don't think about the building. You don't think about the people. You just show up. On time, exactly on time. They're expecting you. They always are. No waiting room today. No other participants. Just you. Follow. The hallway feels shorter now. Or maybe you're just walking faster. You enter a different room. Not white. Gray. Flat. Empty. There's a chair. A screen. And nothing else. Sit. You sit before they even finish the word. They don't attach sensors this time. No wires. No devices. That should make you feel better. It doesn't. The screen turns on. Instructions will begin. No voice now, just text. You must follow all instructions. You must respond immediately. You must not hesitate. You pause for a second. Then the next line appears. Hesitation will be recorded. Your eyes stay on the screen. Begin. An image flashes. A shape. You press a button. Another image. Different shape, different response. Faster. The patterns change quickly. No rhythm, no predictability. You start to adapt. Your brain searches for patterns. There are none. You miss one. A tone plays. Sharper than before. You adjust. You stop thinking about meaning. You focus on reaction. Input, response. Input, response. The speed increases. Images become more complex. Faces, objects, scenes. Some are normal. Some are not. You see something disturbing. Your reaction slows. The tone hits again. You correct. Faster this time. You feel it happening. A shift. You're no longer interpreting. You're reacting. The screen changes. Now it's sequences. 3 signals, 1 response. 4 signals, different response. You make a mistake. 2 tones back to back. Your heart rate spikes. You adjust again. You stop questioning the system. You start adapting to it. That's when it clicks. This isn't a test. It's training. The screen flashes faster. Too fast to think. So you stop thinking. You move. Your hands react before your mind catches up. You don't notice the time. You don't notice your breathing. You don't notice anything. Except the next signal. Then suddenly, it stops. The screen goes black. Silence. You wait. Nothing happens. No instructions. No voice. No feedback. Just you. Sitting there. Your hands are still tense. Ready, waiting. For something that isn't coming. The door opens. Stand. You stand immediately. No delay, no hesitation. They don't tell you how you did. They don't need to. They already know. You walk out. Everything feels slower. The hallway, the air, your thoughts. Too slow. You check your phone. 45 minutes. It felt like seconds, or hours. Outside, people move normally. Talk normally, react normally. It feels strange. You notice things now. How long people take to respond. How often they hesitate. How inefficient everything is. You didn't notice that before. You tell yourself it's just the test. But something changed. You're faster now. Not physically, mentally. And for the first time. You don't know if that's a good thing. Because at level 3, you stop being observed. And start being shaped. Level 4, the stress test. You come back. No hesitation this time. You don't think about it. You just arrive. The door opens before you reach it. They're expecting you. Inside, the building feels quieter than before. Not empty, controlled. Every step echoes slightly, like the space is measuring you. Follow. You walk faster now, you don't realize it. The room is different. No bright white, no flat gray. Muted tones, soft edges, no clear corners. It's designed to remove reference points. There's a chair, a screen, a desk. Nothing else. Sit. You sit immediately. The screen turns on without warning. No instructions. Just a sequence of numbers. You memorize them. The screen goes blank. Repeat. You do. Correct. Another sequence. Longer. Faster. You repeat it. You miss one digit. A tone plays. Low, flat. No emotion. Next sequence. You adjust. You focus harder. Now there's noise. Faint at first. A hum in the background. You ignore it. Continue. Numbers, patterns, responses. The hum becomes voices. Muffled conversation. You can't make out the words. You try to ignore it. You almost succeed. The next sequence appears. Longer than before. You repeat it. You hesitate on the last number. The tone hits again. Sharper this time. The voices get louder. Now they're arguing. Overlapping. Chaotic. You feel your focus slipping. You correct it. Force it back. The screen changes. Now it's not just memory. It's decisions. Choose the correct response under time pressure. You answer quickly. The system speeds up. Less time between prompts. More noise in the background. A crash, a shout, something breaking. Your brain tries to filter it out. You adapt. You always adapt. You miss another one. No tone this time. Just silence. That's worse. Now you don't know if you're right or wrong. You hesitate on the next input. The tone hits immediately. You're behind now. The pace increases again. Not enough to overwhelm you. Just enough to keep you unstable. You feel the pressure building. Not from them. From you. You want to get it right. You need to get it right. No one told you that. But your body knows. Your thoughts narrow. Everything unnecessary disappears. Just the task. Just the next signal. Just the next response. Time stops making sense. There's no beginning. No end. Just continuous demand. You don't think about leaving. You don't think about stopping. You don't think at all. You just respond. Then it ends. No warning. The screen goes black. Silence. Complete silence. The noise is gone. The pressure is gone. But your mind keeps moving. Still solving. Still anticipating. You sit there, waiting for the next input. Nothing comes. The door opens. Stand. You stand instantly. No delay. They don't ask how you did. They don't need to. You walk out. The hallway feels too quiet. Too still. You check your phone. 3 hours. That doesn't make sense. It didn't feel like 3 hours. It didn't feel like anything. Outside, everything feels off. People move too slowly. They take too long to respond. Too long to decide. You notice every hesitation. Every delay. Every inefficiency. You didn't notice that before. Now you do. You tell yourself it's just the test. But something is different. Your mind is still running at their speed. And everything else feels behind. Because at level 4, they don't just test your limits. They change your baseline. Level 5, the isolation phase. You come back. No one tells you to. You just do. The door opens. Right on time. Inside, there's no waiting room. No people. No sound. Follow. The hallway is shorter now. No turns. No doors. Just one path. You walk it without thinking. At the end, there's a room. Smaller than before. The door opens. You step inside. There's a chair. A bed. A single light overhead. No screen. No instructions. The door closes behind you. You wait. Nothing happens. You sit down. Still nothing. You stand. You walk. 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. The room doesn't change. The light doesn't flicker. There is no sound. At first, it feels easy. No pressure. No tasks. No noise. You think this is a break. You're wrong. Minutes pass. Or maybe hours. There's no way to tell. No clock, no signal. No reference. You lie down. You close your eyes. You open them again. Nothing has changed. Your thoughts start to get louder. Not physically. But clearer. More present. You think about small things. What you did yesterday. What you're going to do after this. Then those thoughts fade. New ones replace them. Things you haven't thought about in years. Mistakes. Conversations. Moments you wish you handled differently. You try to ignore them. There's nowhere for them to go. They stay. You sit up. You look at the walls. Flat, empty. No detail to focus on. Your mind fills the space instead. You start talking. Quietly at first. Just to hear something. Your voice sounds unfamiliar. Too sharp. Too isolated. You stop. Silence again. You try counting. 1 to 10. Then again. You lose track. You start over. It doesn't help. Your thoughts loop. Repeat. Overlap. You feel something changing. Your sense of time breaks first. You can't tell how long you've been here. Minutes feel stretched. Or compressed. You don't know which. Then your sense of self shifts. You question simple things. Why are you here? How long has it been? What are you supposed to do? There are no answers. Only questions. You sit in the chair. Waiting. For something. Anything. Nothing comes. The silence becomes pressure. Not external. Internal. You need input. Sound, movement, change. There is none. You close your eyes again. It gets worse. Your thoughts are louder now. Clearer. Unfiltered. You open your eyes quickly. The room is still there. Unchanged. Unmoving. You understand now. This isn't rest. This is the test. Not of what you can do, but of what you can endure. Time passes. Or it doesn't. Eventually, the door opens. No warning. No sound before it. Just open. Stand. You stand immediately. Too fast. Like you've been waiting for that moment. They don't ask anything. They don't check anything. They just observe. Briefly. Then. Follow. You leave the room. The hallway feels overwhelming. Too much space. Too much sound. Even your footsteps feel loud. You check your phone. 12 hours. That doesn't make sense. It didn't feel like 12 hours. It felt like something else. Outside, the world hits you all at once. Noise. Movement. People. Your brain struggles to process it. Too much input. Too fast. You didn't notice this before. Now you do. You tell yourself it's over. Just another test. But something stayed in that room. Or maybe something from that room stayed in you. Because at level 5, they take everything away. Until the only thing left is your own mind. And you realize that might be the hardest thing to face.